This year's March of the Penguins ends in tragedy after the sea ice broke up early. There's been a catastrophic failure in the breeding season of emperor penguins in the Antarctic because sea ice has melted months ahead of schedule. It's estimated as many as 10,000 young chicks have drowned. Scientists say the plight of the penguins is a clear indication that ecosystems around the globe are being pushed beyond their limits by the heating of the planet.
David Attenborough's haunting depiction of emperor penguins hatching their young on Antarctica's sun-starved sea ice made the unthinkable conditions they endure famous.
Surely no greater ordeal is faced by any animal.
Now they're facing a crueler ordeal, losing their chicks by the thousands. Scientists watching satellite imagery saw the sea ice break up in 2022 before the baby penguins had grown waterproof feathers, leaving little chance any of the fluffy chicks at 4 colonies survived.
They will either drown because they can't swim because they're not fully developed, or even if they get back onto the ice, then they'll freeze to death.
With emperor penguins breeding on sea ice and climate change projected to reduce that ice dramatically, scientists are surprised only by the timing.
We've seen year upon year of bad sea ice. Our models suggest that by the end of this century we'll have virtually none left at all.
Science has been saying this in a very genteel way, but now the Earth is telling us this in a non-gentle way and saying, buck up, you're not going to overcome this if you don't do something now.
The solution, scientists say, is to stop burning coal, oil and gas.
If we get on top of greenhouse gas emissions, they have a reasonable future. They have a future that looks a bit like their past.
Not only are we having changes in Antarctica, we've seen the fires on Maui, we've seen the fires in the northern hemisphere. The whole of Canada is burning at the moment. We're frustrated as scientists. How much do we need to show that change is happening?
Change that was too much for these baby penguins. Michael Slezak, ABC News.